This is a very exciting year. Last year was very nice too. The group last year was very diverse, much more diverse than this year, because this year most of the students came from Germany due to a DAD grant. There are some students coming from other countries from the region and from out of the region, Palestine and so on. But what is very interesting, the cultural background of students, German students, are very different. It means that they bring very different experiences into the learning process and into the discussions. We invited well-acclaimed researchers of the topic from different countries, from the United States. Louise Olvasvári is in Budapest. She is giving a lecture. And I think this is a great experience to see how young people accept and recept, how they deal with the topic, how it's really very good to see their motivation. They want to know more about that. They want to read. They want to learn. They want to listen interviews. We will have some live interviews over here. First generation's Holocaust survivors will be here, and we are going to discuss with them. And we will have an occasion where a second generation survivor will be here, and he is going to speak about this kind of trauma transmission process and how he lived through her parents' trauma and how this trauma was actually transmitted and appeared in his life. Basically, our main topic is social trauma. So we introduced the diversity of trauma and social trauma. So different kind of discrimination could cause social trauma too. So there are a lot of different forms of social trauma. Then the second phase, we are going to deal with how to cope with these traumatic events and memories, how to and what kind of options we have to be resilient, to somehow not just cope with, but get out of this kind of traumatic situation with positive outcomes. At the end of the 2-week seminar, there will be two outcomes. One is will be about the healing process, the social healing process. And one of our lecturers will give us a lot of things about the Northern Irish healing process. That was an incredible traumatic conflict in Ireland. And he participated into that healing process, and he's going to speak about that. And so what happened aftermath, this kind of the traumatic events and how the bystander society react right now in our world on this kind of traumatic informations and Holocaust and all these kind of things. There was made several movies about this, were shot in different smaller settlements in Hungary, where local people, young and old, are speaking about how they see, how they reflect all those occurrences or events, what happened in that very site. And what was very striking to me that people don't know about that. They have the monument in the middle of the village. They have some memorial, something, maybe a museum.
Nobody asked.
But they don't know anything about it, especially young people.
I wanted to participate because I study psychology, and this social trauma course is obviously related somehow to psychology, but it still goes a bit deeper than my study. And then here we have discussions, and that's something that's lacking a little bit in my university. I also thought it would be really interesting to have different views on it, because here there are people from different fields of study, from different countries. So I think it's very special to have discussions about such a hard topic as well.